if you are a man want an instant result, you should not be giving your Instagram in some location and places. Hear me out, okay? I know it's a modern identifications, and without Instagram and some sort of social media, you're gonna look like kind of like a ghost, you know. And then that's the time that girls like, oh, I don't know you, I don't do this type of side talk they start giving you. And especially if you're high level, like if you're like, you know, top like celebrity or some sort of artist or creator, inventor, it's a mandatory to have an Instagram page, starting from Instagram page and then other social media, right? But in a dating life, I think, look, if a woman is serious and you're really, obviously man's gonna be serious, it's always gonna be the issue with the woman. If a woman is serious, then she don't need to look at your profiles and stuff. It's just like in a business, when a woman wants a hot dog or a burger or a product or Coca-Cola, they're not gonna go to Coca-Cola.com and take a look at the whole, what's the history and the track record of the Coca-Cola. No. When you're hungry, you want a food right away. You're not gonna look for review all the time. This is just a natural thing, you know. You also don't want women who are less than, I said that before on a previous video, is that you want women who are 60% up interested on you. You don't want this rarely 30%, 20%, or maybe I'm interested on you. Because if you value your time, this is a very important thing. Just like a business, I said that too on a previous videos. If you would take a look, like you want to structure your business, you also want to structure the woman's. Okay, you cannot have this really unsure woman at the beginning. It's very important. You want to upfront tell them, if you're exchanging numbers, that hey, the date has to be in a time sensitive matter. Okay, time sensitive matter. It cannot be long time. Give them a vibe that hey, you know what, you don't got time to play around and get to know stuff. You know, because this same girl, even if she have a clean record or not, she might be hooking up or already been hooking up with so many men already out there, okay? And to this man that she's going down on are not showing or asking for profiles, okay? So you don't want to give them your pages, because, and also let me tell you, end result, what they do is that these girls, they're not gonna follow up, they're not active on DM, they don't know how to hold the communications. It's a very important thing. The girls are also not reliable. A lot of them are not reliable, and there's no consistency. It's like one day yes and one day no. One day yes and one day no. We men, we don't like that, okay? And contract in dating is like very important. I think it's getting much more important, or some sort of like security deposit is getting more important on dating, which is that I'm the first person who invented that thing, by the way, thanks to me. You know, like and subscribe for these channels, obviously, and videos. They're just gonna watch your content if you add them on Instagram or Snapchat stories. So it's very important that you go old school and classic and give some sort of time frame that they have to get to know you in a short period of time, or some sort of secondary numbers that might be expiring, because there's no nowadays even getting, or somebody's asking somebody's number and keeping their number is also a problem, because TikTok and a lot of the social media start scanning the contact and start sending recommendation all across. Even her friends gonna find out your profile. So it's important to just go classic and old school, even if she's millennials or Gen Z. You get it? So don't give profile if you really wanted to date, okay? And also as a bonus, don't serve at the beginning. And a lot of these people, a lot of these girls gonna say, hey, I might need a photographer. Oh, I might need I may need to smoke weed, so can you hook me up? But that's not what you give your number to. You give number to have either a date, relationship, or other entertaining purposes. A lot of men, SMP men, what they do is that they think that they're gonna serve to the girl to make them look good. That's a long process. That's a lengthy process. That's lengthy process, risky process. No, why not just get into the point while there's other dudes are getting right onto the point, and then you can serve services, or you can do products, or you can sell whatever you're selling, or you know, or services. Don't try to impress this woman with your service. All right, get into a short period of time, because they will never call you back if you give them your social media. So this thing works for business. You want to give them your profile, give a profile to a businesswoman, businessman who you're planning to keep for stuff. But if you want to get to know somebody and actually want to like date, it's important to just get a phone number. So you can still show them your good looking pictures through the text message, but social pages, YouTube, TikTok, they're not gonna, it's a waste of time, you know. And also, if you are, you know, a very top percentage of men, you don't want a woman watching you around and just constantly watching your content. Like, where are we going with this, you know? Because you also, some men might be feeling uncomfortable when your ex is just watching you, or your ex-wife is just watching you, but then no hi, hello. Like, I don't want you to watch me. If you don't want to call, or if you don't want to text, don't watch me. That's a problem. And nowadays, the girl's gonna click your stories because they want you to know that they're watching you. And just because somebody does not click your story doesn't mean nothing. They're still watching you offline. Over, okay?